This is a series about a certain dude, a guy from the slums, as it were. But he is obsessed with the idea of finding success on the automotive scene and becoming a famous racer. Starting from the very bottom, while earning money and honing my skills, I'm gonna be living the life of that guy. We got a complaint on some reckless driving. The offender was heading east. Are there any units that can respond? What do we have on the car? The witness can't remember any distinct features. Please stand by. I'm on it. There he is. We have visual. Stop flashing at me! Who are you trying to pull over, bitch? We have a code 3. I repeat, we have a code 3. Suspect is not pulling over. Yeah, I beat the heat. I'm in the clear now. Suspect is heading west. Attention all units, we have lost the suspect. Be on the lookout. We recommend you keep on patrolling. Beat the cops. Earlier in this series, I bought myself a Lada, which was severely disappointing, but I replaced it with an unkillable car, a Volvo 740. The Volvo turned out to be so much better than that Lada, which finally gave me some confidence. I was not prepared to take on some street racing for cash. And as you know, money will be essential to this series. There is no coming back from the point of no return. Car of No Return Episode 6. Street racing for cash for the first time. Translation and voiceover by BMI Russian. Okay, so I'm here to pick up my baby, my Swedish brick, which has seen better days. First of all, Felix has installed a racing seat. Second, he sealed all the holes in the floor. So tell me what you've done since we left. So we basically left the stock seat rails in place, welded on a lateral beam, and installed the seat. The seating position is way better than in a Lada. You sit slightly lower. Check it out, my floor is the same color as that Lada. And we have no holes. We took a few disposable char grills. They worked beautifully. Disposable, you say? You mean the ones you have to put together. They were pretty easy to shape. And we won't be smelling exhaust gases. I mean, I was nearly suffocating to death in here, man. We treated the seams so that you don't get any leakage. And we painted it to make it look okay. While we drove to get the seat, we did pick up some gear that you might need for drifting. Sure, dude. This is pretty sweet. They were just standing around. Oh, wow. These are pretty stout. They have some ballasts. We decided we should privatize them. Well, thanks, man. These look like road construction cones, which the road crews use. The road crews actually use something a bit simpler. The wind carries them away, and these stay in place. You can see they have some weights. Anyway, the people who usually have these sorts of cones obviously didn't buy them. Okay, time to go street race for some cash. Today we'll be racing for cash. Fires up with zero issue. When I use the power windows, I can see all the inner workings, like right inside the door. So that's how they work. I always thought it was like magic elves or some shit. Alright, my first battle for my first prize. To get to where I stand right now, I had to spend all of my cash. How am I going to be betting cash, you might ask? Let me remind you that I still have my credit card. I'll be racing on credit then. In order for the race to be as fair as possible, I found a guy called Ivan. He owns a very similar Volvo. This battle is going to be down to just experience. You know what? Let's start with a drag race. Not a typical drag race, since this parking lot isn't very big. We'll put up some cones, and we'll accelerate around the cones and back. So we flip around and make our way back. So the starting line will double as the finish. Okay. Let's say we start with $75. Okay, sure. So there's 75 bucks on the line here. I'm a bit scared. You a bit scared? We actually did think about doing it this way. And Ivan's like, but what do we do if we reach the cones at the same time? Well, that depends on some foul play. The winner will be whoever has the bigger cojones. Yeah. Okay, so 75 bucks? 75 bucks. Let's go. Yeah, guys. I mean, this could be the first 75 bucks I either win or lose. Look at his arrogant face. Whatever, we can do it. His car is in better shape. I reckon he won't want to hit mine. I mean, next to the cone. I can do this.
Round 1.
Oh, man. Let's try that again.
Round 2.
Let's have another go.
Final round.
Alright, a bit tail happy? That's how you do it. Okay, so I won that one. You saw that, guys? I won despite the oversteer. Awesome. Okay, so I've earned myself $75. Time to do some drifting. This is actually a decent drift car. Okay, so we're gonna do this track layout together. Okay, so let's place one cone so that we hit that puddle like last time, since our cars aren't that powerful. And a bit of moisture should help matters. While I place this over here. I'll put it down here, and we're gonna accelerate from over there, navigate this here cone. Then we hit the puddle. After that we do a loop. And after that we do a long slide through the water again and back to the finish line. So we have a deal. How much you want to bet this time? Let's maybe make it 150. I already gave you all the cash I had. Oh, so you're empty. How about 60? 60? I'll have to go into debt, but, well... Oh man, this is starting to feel awkward. Given that was already all the cash you had. Okay, 60 bucks it is then. You can't win them all, but I think I got this. Hopefully you won't be upset if you lose another 60 bucks. As long as it's fair competition. Let the best man win then. You might hold your own, who knows? Maybe? Now this is what I call real thrills. I'm loving this. I don't have any experience tandem drifting on tarmac, so I have no idea what to do during a run. I reckon I'll have to relax my thoughts, let go of my fears of losing, as well as other things that might pose an obstacle. I just need to drive with class, with nothing held back.
Round 1.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, go! Now I'm all wet. Sanya, I'm all wet, dude. Had a slight mishap. But did I win that one or not? We'll have to go again, I guess. Damn.
Round 2.
Now my feet are all wet. There's still water coming through the floor. Felix, you didn't seal it right. I'm all wet. Now let me chase you. I have stalled. Nah, man, it's stalled. It has to be some problems with the electronics due to that puddle. Maybe it's the starter? Let's give it a push. I'll nudge you with my bumper while you put it in second. Right. He's driving circles around me. What the hell? I think I did well on that run. So now he's giving me a push. Let's try firing this thing up. There we go. Must have been the starter motor. That was probably the problem.
Round 3.
Okay, so now I'm the one chasing. I'll try to stick to him as close as possible. Seems to have a misfire. Okay, so he straightened his car out. His car ain't too bad. And I just hit the thing. And his ride is in nice shape. That's just how drifting goes. Just a slight dent right here.
Wait.
My car's getting away. This is some crazy stuff. That was pretty cool. We almost did a tandem drift. We could do with some more angle. And I don't know who's to blame here. You had paint here, right? Well, it was mostly rust. It's just that you stopped all of a sudden, and I'm like, oh! I saw you coming, and I actually pulled away. Check it out, the metal isn't even bent. It's exactly the same, because Volvo. During that collision, I was more worried for my opponent's car than for mine. Can't imagine why. It was a meeting of two bricks. And then it occurred to me that this cupboard-like car can go through a concrete wall. Anyway, everything went okay. There's one thing I don't get. Who exactly won and who lost? I don't think even the camera crew got the picture. This was just so crazy, but it was a lot of fun. It was fun, yeah. As for the result, my clutch let go, or maybe the car itself did, so it's unclear. We'll give it another go. I mean, I have to beat Zekic. He won the drag race, but I want to win the drifting contest. Yeah. Anyway, so how about the first run? You were right behind me. How'd it look to you? Well, you could have fit a couple of houses between us. Between our cars. Really? Maybe we let the viewers decide this one. Okay, so I don't know what's wrong, but he's giving his car a bit of exercise. Anyway, you guys tell us in the comments, who, in your opinion, put on the best performance over here? His car seems to be unhealthy. Maybe I should have a go in his car. He really shouldn't be driving over those puddles. Try it out. Yeah, first of all, it lacks composure for sure. I don't get it. Oh man, this is pretty awful. My car is much better than this. How was he able to drift this thing at all? It feels like it doesn't have enough power. It was all good when we just set off, but after that, you can't drift at all in second. It slides in first, but it can't do a transition. It actually reminds me of the way my old Lada behaved while drifting. Okay, so now I'm in my own car. Now this is a completely different ballgame. Check this out. I'll give it a go by myself, and everything's gonna be just perfect. Mine is pretty much a race car. I think I broke something. What's wrong? What's going on? The exhaust fell off. Damn it, man. The exhaust. What do we do? What the hell's going on? Seriously. Let me just get the exhaust out. Using such a simple device as an umbrella. It's still hot. Maybe it'll free up some power. Shit. No more umbrella. I broke the umbrella. I lost a wheel stud. So you only got 2 studs holding the wheel. That might be the reason the car is unhappy, and why it won't go sideways. With the wheel being at the wrong angle and so on. I think so, yeah. It did seem to me like it lacked a bit of power. As for me, I lost my exhaust system, I broke my umbrella. Anyway, there you go. So after that second run, by drifting rules, this is a did not finish situation. So technically I haven't lost. However, this was street drifting. Street legal. Yeah, street legal. So the viewers will decide on our VK page. Now it's all down to a vote. Gotta wait for the results. There you have it. Vote for me. Whoa, I didn't even look at my car yet. I was more concerned about his car. As it turns out, my quarter panel took some punishment. Then again, it's nothing serious. This car is already beat up as it is. I mean, look at this thing. Whatever, screw it. No biggie. I've grown so accustomed to failing, especially with that Lada, that even these kinds of races seem like victories to me. Maybe one day when I try my luck with top racers in different kinds of competition, I'll look back at these videos and laugh. But as I stand, I'm very pleased with myself and with my car. Subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any future episodes. We will certainly be taking things up a notch.